Alright you guys, what's going on? It's Blazing Kicks here. Today in this video I'm going to be customizing these Galaxy, gave away the theme already. They're going to be turned into Galaxy Roshis. These were on the Angelus page, and I decided, you know what, might as well go for that same exact look. So I got brand new Roshis from Nike. The shipping was delayed. It was supposed to actually come 10 days ago, but it came today, November 10th. So I'm going to be customizing them, and I'm going to be taking you through the process of what I'm doing. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Alright, first sign of the prep work. I'm going to admit, prepping these was much harder. Not as hard as the 10s over there. Shut up. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, they're definitely a lot harder because this material right here, I've had to tape it down so many times because it just keeps flopping off. So make sure if you're doing Roshis, make sure you're really careful with that because it might come off while you're painting and you might get some pain and you got to do a touch-up that you really don't want to do. So prep work is key, guys. Just remember that. If you do a good job on this, you do a good job on the final product. Alright, you guys, so I just finished this coat of white, and all you got to do is just make some simple shapes and, you know, blend in some of the areas. And then I'll show you the back as well. So it's also this like that. Make sure if you're using the same one, you wash it thoroughly, and so you can prepare for the next one. If you guys are curious on how I'm getting this paint out of the bottle, what you do is you take the next color you're going to use. So I'm using this Angelus Bahama Blue, and I'm just going to shake it up really good. And then what you want to do is you're going to want to open it. You're going to open it really carefully because there might be a bubble. Like, look at that. There's a big bubble. I don't know if you guys saw that. You want to make sure you get all this off the stick. Make sure it's on the sides. And then put this somewhere where you're not going to be affected. So if I was working over here, I'd put this over here. Don't worry, you guys are going to see the whole thing. And then what you do is you take this and you just put it in there if you think small enough. And if not, just tilt it over and then just pounce it in there. And then so let's get ready for the next coat. But make sure it's dry first. So let's just do a quick test. So actually I'm going to use a clean finger. So my pinky's pretty clean. Just going to test it out. Nope, that is really wet still. So I'm just going to dab that back on there. And I'm going to wait till it's dry. And so you can use a heat gun, blow dryer. I'm just going to wait. So, yep. Alright, so after you've finished adding a bit of white, go on and add some blue. And over the blue, you're going to want to add some more white to mask up some of the blue, you know, make some of the colors pop. Then use your brush thing over there, hair dryer. So what I'm about to do, then we get the purple out and we're going to go from there. Alright you guys, so these are just about finished. I think they came out exceptionally well for my first time being custom on something. I did all my touch-ups. So as you can tell, everything's black with no spots. Everything looks good. Even the back looks really detailed. Quality. If you want these done in your Roshis, let me know. Now the final last step to do is this Nike swoosh, and I'm going to show you how to do that right about now. So let's get into it. You're going to want to tape up the swoosh, and then using an X-Acto knife, or whatever like type of razor thing you have. I have one of these, so slide this to about right here. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Alright guys, so I just about finished the swoosh, and I just about finished the whole entire product. So this is what it's going to look like, and I'm going to have some pictures of both shoes done. And, yeah, I think these for my first ever time as a custom. I believe these came out immaculate, actually, in my opinion, for my first ever time customing. So if you're an experienced customer and you have some tips you'd like to pass on, feel free to comment them below. I'd really appreciate all the help I can get. So this is pretty much the final product of the shoe, and I think it looks dope. That's why I did it. So thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. Oh yeah, and here's the pictures of the other one done, which is not done yet, but will be after about another hour work. Alright, starting the process of the second shoe. What I realized I can do was I can actually go really into it, and then with the tape and using small pieces, then taking something sharp like this and just pushing the tape into the crevice to get all around it to avoid touch-ups and just to make it look nicer overall. So the first shoe is clearly finished. I bet you I could have done a better job on that side part, but you know what? It all takes practice, and Yep, so let's get down into this. You'll see the finished product after this segment. Alright, one more thing, you guys. If you have Angelus satin acrylic finisher or something like that, here, I'll just pause this for a second. If you have something like that, apply it using a paintbrush on the Nike sign, and if you feel like it, you can do it on here. I did it on here. So I'm going to just go over a little bit of what it looks like. So, I don't know, the camera might not pick it up, but it's glossy. So, it just looks really good overall. So, let's continue back with this one. Alright, so if you guys would like me to do these for you, I will leave my contact info in the description around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because this is going up until about 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. But, so you guys saw me. I think they look amazing. They look really great, you know. So I could supply base shoes, or you could supply your own. But depending on the size, it can go from 200, like around 200. So just let me know if you guys want these done. And thanks for watching, you guys. Peace out.